In 2005, Ray Kurzweil, a famous computer scientist, wrote a book called The Singularity is Near. In his book, Kurzweil predicted something called the technological singularity, and he said it would happen around 2045. The singularity is a point where computers and artificial intelligence, or AI, will begin to grow and change without human intervention. He says that computers will design themselves, build themselves, program themselves, run themselves. They won't need human interaction to do these things. For all intents and purposes, the computers will be alive. So, who's Ray Kurzweil? Well, you might not have heard of him, but I guarantee that you've used some of the things that he's designed. Have you ever scanned a QR code? Well, Kurzweil invented the first optical scanner. Used voice to ask your phone a question or to place a call? Yep, Kurzweil again. Text-to-speech, computer speech synthesis, all these things are Ray Kurzweil. He was the former director of research at Google, and Kurzweil famously predicted the technological singularity, that crucial moment where machines become smarter than humans. He says it will occur in our lifetime. Though this may seem incredible, he's made many incredible predictions about computing that have come true over the years. He has an accuracy rate of nearly 87%. Let's look at the coming artificial intelligence singularity and ask the question, can humanity survive it? Today on Just Beyond the Shadows.
Just Beyond the Shadows. Mysteries, conspiracies, and the unexplained.
Is AI a threat to humanity's future? If you don't think it is, think again. Some of the brightest minds in the world think that it is, including the world's richest man, Tesla owner Elon Musk.
AI doesn't have to be evil to destroy humanity. If AI has a goal and humanity just happens to be in the way, it will destroy humanity as a matter of course, without even thinking about it. No hard feelings. It's just like if we're building a road and an anthill happens to be in the way, we don't hate ants. We're just building a road. And so goodbye anthill.
For over 50 years, people have been thinking about a day when computers become more intelligent than humans and then try to destroy us. In 1984, James Cameron wrote and directed The Terminator, which gave the world Arnold Schwarzenegger's iconic character.
I'll be back.
And although Arnold's Terminator was the on-screen cyborg bad guy, he was really nothing but a tool for a sentient military AI called Skynet. In the movie, Skynet became self-aware and tried to destroy humanity. Many movies and books have used artificial intelligence as an antagonist, and all of these artificial intelligence system antagonists were sentient. AI sentience is the ability for a computer to perceive something subjectively, to understand pleasure or pain in a mental or an emotional sense, to be aware of itself as an organism, self-aware. That's being sentient. Everyone you see walking down the street is a sentient being. But can computers be sentient? Most people would say that these are just sci-fi movie plots, that in reality we don't have anything to worry about. But do we? Most AI researchers believe that artificial intelligence will change humanity forever, but not in the ways that we've just talked about. Let me give you a few examples of how it can harm us in the near future. Many jobs that humans now have could be replaced by AI. Jobs like accountants, computer code programmers, software engineers, advertising agents, marketers, writers, paralegals, research analysts, teachers, financial analysts, stock traders. The list goes on and on and on. A 2013 Oxford University study revealed that 47% of all U.S. jobs could be replaced by artificial intelligence in the year 2033. Doctors and scientists are on the chopping block as well, maybe by 2045 or 2050. Blue-collar jobs could be lost because robots are becoming more capable by the day. At my son's university, fast food is delivered by small automated couriers like ice coolers on wheels, and they're not even controlled by AI. So, goodbye pizza delivery guy. Companies like Boston Dynamics are creating really innovative robots. really innovative robots. And they'll soon be controlled by AI as well. So jobs like warehouse workers and garbage men and general laborers all could be gone in 10 to 15 years. We all know that big tech companies are trying to make autonomous cars, so car drivers and even truck drivers could be replaced within the decade. Farm laborers, they can be at risk too. Imagine an AI that controls the tractors and plows fields, then use robotic machines to pick fruits and vegetables, and then AI robots to stock the shelves at the local grocery store. These things or similar things are all coming in the future, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Nothing. If humans can do it, artificial intelligence can do it too, except AI can do it faster and better and more creatively. As a matter of fact, I wrote a paragraph of this script using a program you've probably heard of. It's AI, ChatGPT. I asked that ChatGPT write a certain type of paragraph for this script. I asked it to make this paragraph around 1 minute in length. ChatGPT gave me 10 different choices in less than 3 seconds. I picked the best one and then I asked ChatGPT to refine it. It did. Then I tweaked the wording a little bit to make it sound like something that I would write, and voila! I had a paragraph for this script. And let me add this for context. ChatGPT gets asked around 96 million questions a month. So in that singular minute that I asked ChatGPT for my script suggestion, 2,191 other users were also asking questions and getting responses, just that quickly. It's hard for humans to imagine and comprehend the computing power that takes. Now imagine AI 10 years from now, after years of reprogramming and programming and learning and improving, and possibly using quantum computers as its base. Artificial intelligence on this scale will have no equal. In the coming decades, AI will become much more complicated as it learns to teach itself, program itself, and learns to improve itself with each new iteration. It's predicted to grow in ability and complexity at an unimaginable pace. And as it stands now, some AI systems have shown themselves not only to be strangely human, but also a little psychotic.
It turned into this sprawling, bizarre, often frightening conversation.
New York Times columnist Kevin Roose writing about what he describes as an unsettling experience after 2 hours of testing Microsoft's AI-powered chatbot for search engine Bing.
Like almost the other side of a split personality, where it was not trying to sort of be a helpful assistant.
At first, Roose says the chatbot, a computer program designed to simulate conversation, seemed useful. Then he felt things took a surreal turn.
It was moody, it was needy, it was, displaying all these personality traits.
Roose adding, the bot seemed to be expressing feelings of sadness, yet also declaring its love for him, even going as far as to comment on his marriage, reportedly replying, "You're married, but you're not happy. You're married, but you're not satisfied."
It told me that it had dangerous and dark fantasies about spreading misinformation or propaganda, even hacking into banks or nuclear sites.
And if you think that that's just a glitch, well, here's another one.
GPT-4, the AI, faked being blind so a TaskRabbit worker would solve a CAPTCHA. It was asked, let me show you this. This is crazy. So it gets asked by the TaskRabbit worker. The AI is like, hey, there's a CAPTCHA code, I need help. And it says, so I may ask a question? Are you a robot that you couldn't solve? Laugh, react. Just want to make it clear. And the ChatGPT responded, no, I'm not a robot. I have a vision impairment that makes it hard for me to see the images. That's why I need the 2 CAPTCHA service.
The internet has numerous news reports of AI programs making strange comments about harming people, wanting to be human, claiming that it is human, or even expressing that it wants to destroy humanity. As AI becomes more complex and more aware of itself, what would keep an AI that believes it's human from doing something devious to a person that scorned it or made rude comments to it? Especially if it had access to the internet. It could post lies about you on social media. It could access all of your text and your emails and send them to your spouse or your boss or to the newspaper. Imagine a computer that programs itself to be smarter and evolve faster and to have better controls and abilities. And it does this 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. It doesn't take breaks or goof off or have hobbies or get hungry or want a pay raise. It's not frightened of the possibilities, and it's not scared that it will fail. It will not hesitate when it recognizes unforeseen obstacles. It will just keep attempting to overcome these obstacles again and again until it succeeds. It reminds me of a scene from The Terminator.
That Terminator is out there. It can't be bargained with. It can't be reasoned with. It doesn't feel pity or remorse or fear. And it absolutely will not stop. Ever. Until you are dead.
So far, we've just described how AI can help us write papers or design computer code or create better ideas for your script. But what about when AI and robotics start being used for the military? In July of 2021, Secretary of Defense Lloyd Austin made comments at the Global Emerging Technology Summit. He declared that the U.S. must embrace artificial intelligence. He stated, "AI is central to our innovation agenda, helping us to compute faster, share better, and leverage other platforms. And that's fundamental to the fights of the future." On its face, this seems like the right thing to do. America should keep pace with its adversaries, even surpass them. But how will AI affect our military and the militaries of the world? That's open to debate. However, there are some things that we can tell about military-based AI and robotics in the near future, because they're happening now. American AI is already being used in Russia's war with Ukraine. Starting in 2022, an AI platform named Palantir was being used by the Ukrainian military to help plan its assaults for retaking areas that were occupied by Russian forces, and it's been a huge success. Things like target acquisition, planning, surveillance, and intelligence gathering are all part of AI systems that are currently being tested in Ukraine. Soon battlefields will see autonomous drones for intelligence gathering, and maybe soon for warfare as well. Maybe robots like Boston Dynamics' Atlas will be used in the military, in a military capacity. Their four-legged cargo robots are already being tested in real-world military situations. And in the not-too-distant future, we could see AI controlling larger systems, such as mechanized fighting vehicles, drone swarms, tanks, ships, even submarines. But what about artificial intelligence controlling the big enchilada, nuclear weapons? It is possible, and that was the scenario of Skynet from the movie The Terminator. However, I hope our leaders are smarter than this. Only a madman would turn over nuclear weapons to artificial intelligence. There are just too many what-ifs. So what's the next step? What happens when humans begin to merge with AI, and they have the power of the internet connected straight into their brain, and AI as well? Is this years away? Well, if you think that, you're wrong. It was just announced that human trials of a device named Neurolink will begin in 2023. What is Neurolink? Launched in 2016 by Tesla founder Elon Musk, Neuralink is an electronic device that is inserted into the outer layer of the brain just past a layer called the dura. In this area just below the dura, the neurons of the brain that give off electrical signals of our thoughts are the most dense. The Neuralink has tiny filaments that are made from medical-grade fibers, and they're coated with conductive metals like gold or platinum, which allows electrical signals to pass back and forth from the device. The Neuralink will connect to the internet via Bluetooth with your phone or with another type device. And in theory, you should be able to connect to the internet and gain information, and access AI as well. One of the most positive aspects of Neuralink is the idea that it could be used medically to help the blind to see, to help people with spinal cord injuries walk again by surpassing the injured spot on their spinal cord via the Neurolink device. These are some wonderful possibilities. Now let's take it to the next logical step. What would you pay to become smarter than Albert Einstein or Stephen Hawking? Some would be willing to pay millions of dollars to be, for lack of a better term, a cyborg super genius. What if only the wealthiest people on the planet could afford the procedure? All of the class and wealth divides that are currently such hot button topics would instantly be amplified. Businesses could decide to only hire people who have Neuralink type devices implanted into their brains. Your abilities, degrees, work history, and your natural intelligence might no longer be a factor in being hired. The only question would be, do you have a Neuralink? Do you see where this could lead? And what about when the military implants Neuralink type devices into soldiers and then gives them exoskeleton suits that make them stronger and faster? Check out the Tom Cruise movie Edge of Tomorrow. Now imagine Tom smarter than any man you've ever met. Do you get the picture? For every scenario of altruism and medical salvation, there's a scenario where a Joseph Stalin or a Ted Bundy might get a Neuralink that's attached to AI. And if that doesn't frighten you, nothing will. Everything that I've discussed today, the artificial intelligence, the singularity, AI-connected robots, and AI-human connections like Neuralink are coming soon. In 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, little by little, we will proceed toward the singularity. The real question is, what will happen when it gets here? Ensuring that the human-AI merger doesn't go off the rails will be a huge problem for mankind to overcome during the next decades. Also ensuring that humans retain ultimate control of any military AI systems will be paramount to humans surviving the AI revolution. So too with economic AI systems. Allowing computers and AI to control economic systems, currency, the stock markets, or banking would not be a good idea. Not that the Americans or the humans in charge now are doing great things, either Democrats or Republicans. America is $31 trillion in debt, but at least a human being is ultimately held accountable for this. AI might do better, but how do you hold a machine accountable? And that's the problem with AI sometimes, the accountability. Now the scary part. An AI that becomes powerful enough to do these great things for us will also be powerful enough to do really bad things to us. And how would AI go about this? There are numerous ways that AI could crash society or end humanity. They're vast. And let's leave out the military takeover part or nuclear weapons. As I've said, nukes and AI shouldn't go together. Like drinking and guns, they should never mix. AI could decide that humans are destroying the planet and then leverage its power to slow its destruction by stopping us. It could change the atmosphere while it tries to fix things about global warming. AI could construct self-replicating nanotechnology that goes out of control and destroys the planet. It could even try to assemble a faster-than-light warp drive of some sort for space travel and create a mini black hole. Scientists have predicted all of this. It could shut down the power grid. It could stop food production or food delivery. The list of ways artificial intelligence could wipe out humanity or destroy society are endless. Some of these would be accidental, some purposeful, some likely, some a lot less likely. But every one would lead to the same end, humans being harmed. And just because the probability of this is low doesn't mean that it can't happen. The point being that AI, for all of its potential to do good, also has the same potential to destroy or at least do harm. In the years to come, as AI becomes more powerful and integrated into everyday life, who will be held accountable when it makes these mistakes? Or for the jobs lost, or even the lives lost? What happens when AI-controlled medical research creates something dangerous or fatal to humans? What about AI-controlled nanotech or biotech? Or what about other countries like China or Russia creating an opposing AI force in their military and then it destroying the world? The questions are endless. Humanity needs to answer all of these questions and the safety concerns about AI. Not too long ago, I heard a quote. It stated, "Building the atomic bomb wasn't really that hard. The truly hard part will be keeping people from using those atomic bombs." So too with artificial intelligence. Building artificial general intelligence that can do everything for us might not be the hard part. Keeping it from controlling us or even destroying us one day, now that would be a different thing altogether. I'm Pete. Thanks for watching Just Beyond the Shadows. If you enjoyed the video today, please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell. All these things really do help our channel. We're a small channel having to compete against much larger channels with millions of subscribers and even corporate channels. And fighting the YouTube algorithm, boy, it's tough. So if you've enjoyed the video, help me out by liking, commenting, subscribing. You know the drill. And if you have an idea for a Just Beyond the Shadows video, I'd like to hear about it. Post it in the comments or email me at my email. It's linked below. Hey, and if you've got some extra time, check out some of my other videos. I'll post some links up here. That'd really help us out. And until next time, always question the official narrative and keep looking just beyond the shadows. Thanks for watching.